it going? Chris Grillmaster here. Today I'm going to be making corned beef stew. What we're going to be needing I'll be showing you shortly, but I hope you're going to enjoy it for St. Patrick's Day if you do the festivities. If not, you know, drink safe, be responsible, drive safe too. Alright, here's what you're going to need. You're going to need a hefty piece of corned beef brisket, bag of baby carrots. Usually people would use cabbage, but not a lot of people eat it, whether it's disgusting or whatever the situation may be. So we're going to go ahead and use a stalk of celery, probably half a stalk, 1 onion, and a sack of red potatoes, and 1 Guinness extra stout. We're going to need the whole bottle for the corned beef. Typically how we're going to start is with the corned beef. You're going to need to boil it for about 3 hours, depending on the weight. I think it's adjusted by, I think it's every 5 pounds per hour or something like that. Whatever it is, it would say on the package. So this one's going to be for 3.5 hours. We're going to first start boiling it with the seasoning packet with it. We might throw in some extra seasonings like bay leaves, clover, stuff like that. So that's going to take about 3 hours, so we're going to get started on that round. That time I'm going to go ahead and get started on potatoes, celery, and carrots. That way be done all at the same time. Alright, we're going to start off with a large pot of boiling water. I just now got it started, and this is the biggest pot I got, so hopefully it's enough. It should be. It's soaking away. That's way too much water. We're gonna dump some of that out. Alright, that should do. There's the seasoning packet it comes with. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in there. If I can figure out how to open it. Alright, there we go. So we're gonna let that sit for 3 hours. Then we'll get started on the vegetables. Typically you want to get the vegetables in around 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how much you're going to put in. For me it's going to be 20 minutes before it's done. And then after that's all done, we're going to set the vegetables off to the side, and then we're going to put the corned beef into the oven for about 15 to 30 minutes. That's where the Guinness is going to be put into play. Alright, that was a long time to cook that corned beef, that's for sure. I was about ready for a nap. Alright, so now it's the prep time for the potatoes. Typically, you want to cut these into quarters, which is basically this. Cut half, cut half again, cut half again. Quarters. So that's quarter potatoes. We're going to go ahead and do that to the rest of them. Then we're going to be throwing that in the pot. There we go. We got all our quarter potatoes. Now we're going to go ahead and throw this in the pot. Here. And then we're going to get started on the celery and the onions. I almost forgot that we need to put the corned beef in here so we can free up room for the vegetables to stew it in the broth. Use a knife. Alright, now we'll get started on the vegetables. Alright, we got our onions and we got our celery all chopped up. You want to leave the celery probably about ½ inch cut. I know a couple of them are big in there. Same thing with the onions, you don't want them too fine, you want them a little long. So we're going to go ahead and throw that in the pot. And then for the baby carrots, you don't need to cut them up since they're already small. We can just throw this right in. Alright, there we go. We got all our vegetables chopped up. We got them all in one pot. I feel like it's a little too much vegetables, but here it is. So if it's too much, you can go ahead and get another pot, split up the broth, and then you can put either store-bought beef broth to fill up that space, or you can put some more water. That way it cooks all evenly. For this rate, I'm going to have to put the top on, and hopefully it'll steam it. We'll come back to that in like 20 minutes, so... oh yeah, seasoning. Can't forget that. Alright, for the seasonings, we're going to use a pinch of thyme. We're going to use a little bit of garlic and herb. And then my own concoction of chopped up cloves and bay leaves. We're only going to use a little bit because it's really strong. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and mix that up a little bit. Get the seasoning down in the juices. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put the lid, let it steam. We're going to go ahead and turn down the heat a little bit. We're going to give it about 20 minutes or so until the potatoes are kind of soft. Alright, so in the meantime, we are going to cut the fat off of corned beef over here. Typically on the bottom, as you can see, it's like jello-y. Been stewing for a while, so we're going to go ahead and scrape that off so we don't lose any meat. Maybe I should have bought another corned beef at this rate. Alright, this is where the full bottle of Guinness comes into. Pour that right in. Okay, maybe a little less. Maybe like 75% of the bottom. You just want a nice healthy layer on the bottom so it can soak up through the bottom. And then once the vegetables are done, we're going to go ahead and pour the broth in there too, just a little bit, maybe like a cup, maybe a half cup. And we're gonna let that cook in the oven at 350 degrees, so you might as well preheat it in the meantime. Alright, in the meantime, let's go ahead and cut this into smaller pieces. We don't need to cook it that long. It'll be a lot easier for the beer to soak into. Alright, as you can see, the vegetables are finally done. Nice and soft. Here's good. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put the broth in the corned beef and the vegetable stew. We're going to rearrange it where everyone can get a good portion. Good. graceful. Ow, son of a- Good. Hot. Oh. Not graceful. Ow, son of a- Alright, there we go. We got our dish complete. We just need to throw it in the oven for about 10 minutes. Let juices soak back into the beef and the vegetables. I still got a little bit leftover vegetables, so that could still be a good soup. Nice vegetable soup. So we're going to go ahead and throw this in the oven. Alright, there we go. Our complete dish for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for everyone that's been watching and subscribing and liking my videos. Hope you learned something and hope it helps you along the road. Also a PSA notice. I'm gonna be. What is next weekend? Next weekend should be St. Patrick's Day. I won't be having videos that weekend. I'll be pretty busy. I'll be going to LA for St. Patrick's barbecue block party. There we go. Flag Molly's gonna be there, so I'm definitely going to that for a free ticket. So I hope you guys have a safe St. Patrick's Day. Remember to drink responsibly and drive safe. Make sure to DD. You guys have a good time.